Thursdays can be the worst. Here's a show that's unrehearsed. We had a little bit much to drink. Started talking and didn't think. It's the Thursday throw up.
Cole, I want to welcome everybody to a Thursday throw up.
I think this is going to be another fucking Friday, honestly.
What do you mean?
It's like 11,
Oh, it is.
It's Thursday right now. It's 11:30. By the time we get this up, it'll be probably Friday.
Shit. It's a fucking Friday. God dang it. I forgot what day it was.
So,
Oh, it's been a wild week. Well, it's funny because last week I felt like Cole, we prematurely ejaculated. We got together after a week off, kind of, and we did a Friday fuck it Friday, whatever we called it.
yeah, and then our Monday show was kind of shit.
It's just kind of.
It should be that our Monday shows are the good ones, and our Thursday ones are just,
But I think we'll have a bunch to talk about on come Monday or Sunday.
Yeah,
after
I think
our
this
party.
I don't want to do a really long episode either, so we might get it out.
There's some
before
shit
Thursday.
I got to talk to you about, Cole.
Why?
First of all, I got to ask. Before you came over,
you said,
okay.
Here's the thing.
Whoa. Wait. I want to start by the beer. About the beer, you were a little reluctant because you said it's fucking way more expensive to buy off sale. I have never bought off sale in my life, so I'm curious. What does a 12-pack of Busch Light cost on off sale?
Honestly, I think yours was cheaper. She quoted it at, well, I think she fucked her math up.
Oh, I like that.
She said that your shit was going to be. So you wanted a 12-pack of Busch Light.
Works for me.
And I wanted a 12-pack of Coors Original. I asked you, and I was driving when you called me, picked up the phone, which I'm not supposed to do. I think it's illegal. Anyway, and you said, "Can you pick me up a 12 of Busch Light?" And can I? And I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna pick myself up a 12 Coors." So she thought that my Coors was gonna be $16, which is
for a 12er?
For a 12, which at the liquor store it would be $12.99.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And she said your Busch Light a 12 would be $12.
That's still pretty pricey.
I don't know how much Busch Light
I think Busch
costs for a 12-pack.
I think it's like.
What actually happened was it must have been $1 cheaper for each one.
That's not bad.
So because I paid $28, so you paid you're paying $11 for your shit, and I'm paying fucking $13 for mine, which is $1 more than I'm paying $15 for mine, which is $2 more than I would normally pay.
Okay.
And you don't gotta pay me back. Just buy me fucking 12 of Coors in cans. They gave me
you
fucking bottles.
You will have it at the party, Cole.
Yeah. When I come to your party, I need and I want it on ice, dude.
You got it, man.
Thank you so much. No, I'm not trying to be a dick.
I'm gonna put it in your own special cooler. You'll have your very own.
Yeah.
And you'll have to.
What's funny is your Halloween party. When I came, Elijah looked at my beer and he goes, "Well, where are they keeping the Coors?" I'm like, "This is mine. I brought this shit from home. Like, you can have one."
I'm surprised. So Elijah, I think, he likes the full flavor beer because every time I offer him beer at my place, he's like, I don't know. He complains about it. I'm like,
if you're not bringing your own beer, don't fucking bitch. Like, beggars can't be choosers.
Well,
you're getting a fucking beer.
I think it's more.
That
along
always
the lines
bothered me. That always bothered me. That like when I was living with Josh in the trailer park, like way a long time ago, they wanted to play beer pong. They couldn't find any beers. Some assholes didn't ask me. They just fucking grabbed my beers and they put them in the fucking beer pong things. Then my brother was playing, and he had to drink, and he started drinking and then bitching that it's like, first of all, you fuckers didn't ask me.
You took my beer.
Second of all, it's free fucking beer. Shut the fuck up. Like,
they stole it from you. And then
they took it from me, and then they bitched that it doesn't taste good. Like,
audacity. That's too funny.
Fucking stupid.
But so we were just kind of getting ready for the shindig this week. God dang, it's so funny because Deanne, she always says, "I'm not gonna go all out. I'm not gonna go all out."
She does.
Dude, you
She
see
can't
this
help
place
herself.
already?
She can't help herself.
like,
I
God damn it.
love your wife. She is the sweetest person in the world.
Oh, she
But
fucking
when
goes
she
for it,
wants to go do a party, she goes all fucking out.
I'm like,
And I
all
said,
right.
but when she, that's not like a drawback. That's
no,
fucking awesome.
It's great. It's great. It's gonna be awesome, and that's why people. There's gonna be a buzz. There's a buzz at the last Halloween hoopla, and there's gonna be a buzz at this one. So, if you didn't get an invite, fuck you. Just kidding. Deanne probably. Deanne was in charge of all the invites. So
I don't think I ever invited Gabriel or Alex, and I should have.
you still can.
I still can.
You still should. Text them right now.
I'll just send them the
picture.
of the invite.
Be like, I forgot to give you guys this.
I'll
Don't
blame
eat-
it on
don't-
you.
Yeah, throw it on me. Well, actually, I have Gabe's number. I guess I could have
Yeah.
invited him.
Hey, you
but,
should have said.
Oh, dude. Okay.
You should have said, Gabe, you come and invite Alex.
Yes. Invite Alex. So
I'm just gonna group message these guys.
we'll go for it. So, did I talk about my Barkbox that I bought the boys, the doggy dogs?
Not on the podcast. I think you told me about it, but I
okay.
didn't understand what it was.
Okay. So the Barkbox is kind of like, remember Nerd? What was that thing called? Loot Crate.
Yeah.
Loot Crate. Remember that? So they've got this thing for dogs. It's called Barkbox, and they've got a bunch of toys.
Oh, and you were telling me that he got like everything that you got sent was way too big.
Well, okay. Here's the thing, right? So I got this. I got this Barkbox because they got me with one of these goddamn Instagram ads or whatever it was, and that always pisses me off. Okay, when they get me, and that's how they get you. So
how
they
they
got
get
me.
you.
They got me because in the box this month was Jurassic Park themed, and I'm a sucker for the mosquito and the ember. You know, is it Amber or Ember? Amber.
It's Amber.
Amber. God damn it.
I believe.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so they had a mosquito. It's a ball with a little mosquito inside. I said, God damn it, Fritz would love that thing. Because I've been sent the Barkbox in the past, you know. So they said we're going to send you a free dino egg with the whole thing.
All right.
So that also got me. So they got some treats. It's a super chewer thing. So they got a couple of toys, whatever. But my thing was with my excitement was around this amber mosquito. And the ball was like this big. So it's too big for Fritz and Ferris, which is okay because it's kind of a cool toy.
Yeah, the size of his dogs
Medium?
is very no, not even medium. They're small dogs.
You think so?
And what you showed me for the ball is
Yeah, I don't know. Like
it's smaller than a bowling ball, but larger than a grapefruit.
okay, this is where
Somewhere
it
in
gets
there.
crazy. This is where it gets crazy. So I pull out this egg, okay, and this egg, Cole, is like this.
Oh, that's
So-
much bigger than
so
a bowling
about
ball.
like a foot long at least. I mean, I would say larger than a football, but about that size. Okay. And I'm like, well, Fritz was super excited about it. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I fucking whip this thing out in the yard. Okay. Fritz goes after it. He starts going crazy. He's trying to grab it, get it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there watching him play with it, whatever. And all of a sudden, here comes fucking Fritz with this giant fucking egg.
This one?
Yes! Fucking fetch the thing. I said, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And this has been his favorite toy. In a long time. Fritz fucking loves it. Ferris, not so much, but I mean, it's like, holy shit, man. Just going after it.
I remember when his favorite toy was that pig that made the noise, but then he fucking destroyed it. He loved that thing.
Yeah. So if we go out there, for a break, I'll have to show you him fetch the goddamn egg.
Yeah.
It's goddamn impressive. I was like, I don't know how he grips it, but he does. So that's been really cool. But I think the main story tonight, Cole, is you're in a hotel.
Yeah, you. I didn't want to do a fucking podcast, but when I told you, you're like, "Can you get the beer?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh.
I was like, and I was like, I can't remember why I said it. Like, I might need to go home a little early. I'm in a fucking hotel, and you're like, "Oh shit, we need to do a podcast."
Oh, well, yeah.
I need to hear about
Wait,
this. I was just gonna talk about this on fucking Monday. So
You got me. You perked my
in
interest.
like late March or early April, my brother got a hold of this window and door guy.
Oh, okay.
And it's not some rinky-dink little fucking operation. They got like big trucks with their names on the side of it. There's multiple employees. There's like they got shirts with their names on it. Like professional operation, right?
Okay.
So he hires them to, in my living room, there's the 2 windows. There's the super big one.
Yep.
When you come down the stairs. And then there's the other one on the south side.
Oh, okay.
And then there's the door, which sucks. And also my brother's back door sucks.
Hey, there's a key in your door, right?
Yeah. Not anymore.
Right. Well, for the listeners out there, Cole, he leaves a key in his door.
I left a key in my door for about 2 years.
So
and every time the pizza guy comes by, he's like, "Hey, you got a key in your door?" It's like, "Yes, fucking leave it." My mom came over and she fucking took the key out and pissed me off because it took me half an hour to get my door open again. You know what I mean? Like,
open?
Yeah, I couldn't get the key because the reason the key always stayed in there was because if you take the key out, it takes half an hour almost to just get it back in to click it.
You're telling me that? So for the listeners out there that haven't heard, so Cole at one point had a door that didn't shut. It if you tried to shut it, and I got shit for this all the time because who came in here last? Fuck you, Taylor. You didn't lock the door. You have to lock the door.
No. It was the same door. You just would shut it, and you wouldn't turn around and fucking lock it behind you.
Jesus.
And he'd come over in fucking January. He'd come over in January when it was like fucking 20 below.
Like it's my fault.
Yeah.
Get a fucking door that works, you mook.
Well, I replaced the door and so many times, I replaced the lock, the deadbolt, and I replaced the hand so many fucking times. And then at one point I couldn't get the knob off. I couldn't get it off,
Okay, so when you would leave for work,
so the locking mechanism was out, but
okay.
The
knob, it wouldn't latch, I guess, is what the term would be. So when you would
you have to lock the deadbolt, but then after a while, the deadbolt fucking failed, and so whenever I would take the key out, it would take me 20 minutes to half an hour to get it
Your
back.
Mom.
My mom comes over and like out of the blue doesn't fucking tell me she's coming. She just walks into my house and she hands me the key, and I'm like, God damn it.
Thanks, Mom.
That was the last time that happened. That was like 3 months ago.
Oh, Jesus. So did you so when you you would go to work, did the key just stay there?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
When I would go anywhere, out of town.
Well, I mean, granted, where you live, it's not like somebody's just gonna walk down there.
Well, I was kind of iffy about the neighbor across the street, that little meth dealer.
Well, okay, that makes sense. But also, I mean, you should have put a fucking camera up there, man. Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Anyway, so Shay contacted these guys in like late April, early May. They said, "Yeah, we'll be over sometime by the end of the summer." And
they're that booked. I know how that is.
They're super booked up.
I know how that is.
And you can't fault them. I'm glad they're in business and they're doing.
I know how that is.
So they come over. So they got a hold of him yesterday. They're like, "We'll be there at 8:30 in the morning." So I go home.
So these guys are replacing 2 windows
and a door.
And a door. Okay.
And then another door, but that's not in my area.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yep.
So I get everything kind of cleaned up and moved out of the way. Like there was a couch in the way of the one window and a chair in the way of the other window. So I had to get
okay.
Everything is not where it should be. They're over at 8:30. I worked till like 11:30 last night. Didn't go to bed until like fucking 3:30 in the morning. They're over at 8:30 and power tools and all this stuff going on. And I'm not mad at them. They're doing their job. But, like, I am exhausted. I went to bed at 3:30. I didn't fall asleep until, like, fucking 4:30 or 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you knew that they were...
I knew that they were coming.
Okay.
And so they're doing all this stuff, and I'm hearing power tools and all this stuff. And Shay says, you can always come up to our area and just kind of chill out there. It's weird.
But also,
I don't like being in someone else's space if they're not there. You know what I mean? Like it
I was gonna say
odd.
you could have come here too.
So yeah, I mean, maybe
could have.
And you've told me I can stay over more than once. Deanne even said something about putting out a thing for a toothbrush for me. like
Yeah,
having a cup with, which I thought about, but I didn't want to put you out, and I didn't know what was going on. And also, your dogs are dicks. Well, one of your dogs is a dick.
Well, now he is. Yes,
And so,
I think at that time he wasn't.
He wasn't in
around.
the picture.
Right.
So I'm just like I just got on the phone, called up some hotels and shit. And I was like, the most convenient one for me would be the Radisson because it's right down kind of by where I work.
Fuck the Radisson.
Oh, fuck the Radisson.
Dude, oh my God.
There's so much construction going on. And that's where I'm staying. There's so much construction. Here's the one thing I like about the Radisson is they validate your parking.
Yes,
that
that's cool.
pisses me off every time we go to Minneapolis or St. Paul. Is we have to stay in a hotel.
Yeah.
You can't park on the street anywhere,
right?
Because you'll be feeding the meter
or get
constantly
towed.
the entire time you're there. Oh, they have a parking garage for you. Oh, guess what? You got to pay for the parking garage. I already paid for the fucking hotel.
I love it too because
it's your parking garage. Why am I paying?
It's not. It's so funny because they're fucking in cahoots, dude. So I remember one time. We stayed at that Millennium downtown Minneapolis
I know.
for a con, and
great hotel.
It is. And I asked him. I said, "You guys don't validate parking?" Okay, I'm being a dick, but I don't care. Well, we don't own the garage, so they're gonna set the prices. And it's
no.
$40.
Your owner, the guy who owns this hotel, owns the garage. He just has it under a different fucking company. So
of course he does.
It's I just poked your dog in the eye. I'm sorry.
He'll live. But no, you're right. It's fucking bullshit. But yeah, the Radisson.
But at least they validate your parking. I like that.
Of course they're good. I mean, if Bismarck ever got to the size of Minneapolis, I'm sure they would be like, well, we don't validate it.
Yeah, they'd put that parking garage under a different.
Make some fucking
Stop
money.
doing that. Stop burping in the mic.
I'm sorry. I got some gas, dude.
Right after you said that, I had to burp
Christ.
too. But
yeah, I fucking.
At least I'm keeping mine silent.
But here's the deal, right? The Radisson. My wife's late uncle, God rest his soul, one of my favorite people that's ever lived. I met this man, about whenever Deanna and I started dating. Like, I fell in love instantly with this man. He's just a fucking grumpy old.
Why didn't you marry him?
Ignorant man, and I love the guy, dude. Here's the deal about the guy. Mm-hmm. This guy. I'll tell you after the podcast about this story. But anyway, it was so funny. So Deanne's sister, her twin sister, gets married in September of 2017. Whatever, it doesn't matter. And Uncle Dan, they booked a block of rooms at the Radisson,
mm-hmm.
and Uncle Dan. Let's call him savvy with his money.
Oh, not savvy with his money.
No, savvy with his money.
Oh, he was savvy with
it. Yeah. He liked to stay at a hotel that had continental breakfast, blah blah blah. They stay at the fucking hotel that they had booked the block of rooms at.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why they booked it there because the reception and the wedding was all at General Sibley, but they had booked it at the fucking Radisson.
Okay.
That was the block of rooms. So they go and stay there, and he's got the tiniest fucking room.
Oh, they're not big.
No, and he was fucking pissed because he's like, "I'm paying how much for this?"
It is overpriced.
And he's like, "What the hell?"
I should have gone to like a much further away hotel with parking. Right. I mean, I get free parking, but like,
oh, you are staying at the Radisson?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
But I did it out of the convenience of where I work
is and such. Yeah,
but I should have gone anywhere else because it would have been cheaper.
Did you give him the sob story?
No.
Being like, I'm really sad because they're making power tools while I'm trying to sleep.
And I'm not trying to bitch about the guys doing the work. And actually, I probably don't need to stay there tonight. I think they're done, but I'm not 100% on my floor. They still got to do Shay shit.
Well, hey, they got shit, dude. It's so awesome.
But I mean, it's a day. If they're not done, they're almost on.
They gotta be done.
But
dude.
I don't want to take the chance that I'm going to have another 4.5 hour night, 4 hour night of sleep.
Makes sense. I mean, we went to the window and door store, and they're fucking awesome guys, and it was like that. They were booked a couple months out, and I thought, okay, because I was under like, I kind of want to do this, less expensively. They gave us the quote, and I'm like, know about this. And then I said, what are we getting with you? He says, this is the deal. You're getting, I think, a lifetime guarantee on the door. It's not some, if you went through Lowe's, you're going to get some dickhead. He didn't say dickhead, but he's like, you're going to get some ass. He didn't say ass.
Clown.
Chuck on the truck. Chuck from a truck or something like that. It's like some guy that's not going to know what's going to happen. He comes and puts the door in. You got problems down the road? Well, that's Lowe's fault, says Chuck on the truck. Lowe's says, well, that's Chuck on the truck's fault. And kind of a back and forth thing. And he's like, with us, you got a problem, give us a call, blah, blah, blah. And we did. We had a problem our first year with the door. And
I remember that.
Yeah, the seal popped up inside of the windows because our front door has got a bunch of seals in it, or a bunch of windows in it with seals. And guy comes over, he looks at it, he's like, yep, that's going to be new windows in those. I said, okay, cool.
I remember that because I think that happened on like a Friday or a Saturday, so it was a weekend. So you were kind of pissy about it. But then like they had it fixed on like a Monday or a Tuesday.
That's the thing, dude.
And
so
so you're like you were unhappy, but then you're like so impressed by their service.
Dude, the guy comes over, gives Deanna a call a little bit later. He's like, we can't replace those windows. You get a new door.
Yep.
I'm like,
I remember
what?
that. I remember that.
A fucking new door.
Mm-hmm.
They come over. I felt so bad though because the guys had to be in their late 50s, early 60s, and they were like, God damn, those doors heavy. I just heard him griping about it on the truck. I'm like, sorry. But hey, they fucking got it done, and they did a great job, and it's been a great door. 100% would recommend those guys if you're in this area. But yeah. Awesome dudes.
I don't know if it said windows and door store, but I know that the side of the truck said windows and door. So I'm not. Maybe it's the same place,
dude. If it's them, fucking, you got a good door, man.
But,
you got a good door. Hey, it's gonna be awesome. Did you get pick the door, or did Shay says?
I didn't give a shit. I just needed something that fucking locked.
I need something that locks. I need something that isn't drafty as fuck.
Yeah,
that was a drafty window, wasn't it?
Both of them.
Yeah. Oh shit! Well, good for you.
I'm happy that I'm gonna get home from work in January this year, and my apartment will be like 62 degrees rather than 53.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do know it. That's fucking ridiculous. That's so fucking cold.
Is that
50 degrees?
Yeah, 53.
It's fucking snowing in
January.
There,
I'm sitting there. That's why I wear my snow pants all the time. Come on, man. I love snow pants, but I don't want to wear them all the time.
He's got his fucking beanie on, just shivering, trying to play.
I do wear my beanie.
Play video games. Jesus. That's awesome. All right. Well, hey, I'm glad.
Wait. I come over. What was the other day? I can't remember what day it was. Wednesday? Tuesday? No, Monday. Monday.
When you came over here?
No, to your job.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so you work up over by where I was going to go shopping.
Yeah, okay.
And I was like, oh, shit. Taylor told me he was going to get off of work at 8 o'clock, So
we went shopping together.
I go stop into your place. I'm like, hey, I got to go get some groceries, Like
we went on a little grocery date.
Yeah, it's like, what are you up to after this? I was like, I got to go get shit for sandwiches. You're like, oh, man, I want sandwiches too.
Yeah, man.
So we went out and went over to the Walmart. We got sandwich stuff together.
Yeah, we did.
Lots of fun. It was a romantic
dude.
time with my buddy.
It was awesome. and I got home and I told Deanna, I said, I'm making some sandwiches. Do you want one? She's like, well, what kind are you making? She was a skeptic. So what I like to do, you know those big rolls that I bought?
Yeah.
Okay, so I like to.
I was just doing my shit on white bread. He was doing it. I was actually gonna get one of those rolls, but then I realized that you got the last one, and I wasn't gonna be like, fuck, I want one of those. I kind of guilt you into it, like
I would give it to you.
Cause, and there was the other thing too, was like, Taylor was like, I want to do sandwiches, and then like a minute later, I said something about bratwurst, and he's like, "Oh, now I'm on the fence about sandwiches." I was almost about to push you into doing the bratwurst,
you
and being like, that I was gonna. Then when you put the bread down, I was gonna take it, but I was like, "That's a real dick move.
That would have been a dick move." But no, so seriously, you take I don't know what you call like a foot long, I guess would be what the equivalent would be. if you were to measure it 10 inches. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a 10-inch roll.
It was about a 10-inch roll.
So this is what I do, Cole. I slice that bitch in half.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I wanted to do it.
So I slice it in half. Okay. This is my recipe. I'm gonna give you a little secret.
Mm-hmm.
What I do is I take that, okay, and I put mayonnaise on it. Okay, a light layer of mayonnaise. Throw it on the griddle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're toasting that shit up with mayonnaise. While that's kind of going, actually, let's start over. I take that pack of pastrami, because pastrami is the greatest deli meat ever. Am I wrong? If you're gonna pick a deli meat, what are you picking? Fucking pepperoni.
I get a big ham.
All right.
I slice the ham myself.
Okay, that would be good too. So,
And then
okay.
I put and I get pepperoni. I put the ham on the skillet.
Okay.
I put the shredded marble jack cheese on that.
Okay.
I put the pepperoni over that, and then I put whatever slice of cheese. It can be American Kraft single, or it can be like a fancy ass pepper jack or something.
That sounds good. So what I like to do is I take that package of, it could be Hillshire Farm. That's what I picked up of the pastrami. Okay. And depending on who's eating it, whatever, I take. So Deanna and I were eating. I said we're eating good tonight, Deanna.
Eating good in the neighborhood.
So I took that
Applebee's.
So I took that whole package. I mean, it's the smaller pack. So I took that entire package of deli pastrami, threw it in a hot, sizzling pan. Okay, and then I take.
You took the whole fucking package of that shit?
Oh yeah, I was
Jesus
hungry.
Christ, dude.
Well, it was half and half, and they chopped it all up,
Mm-hmm.
kind of while it's frying up. Chop it up. It's frying.
You're hoo-hutting that son
I'm
of a bitch.
out of that fucker. And then Cole.
Yeah.
While that's heating up, then that's when I take the other pan and I take that mayonnaise and I
Yeah. I
kind
got
of
you.
butter the mayonnaise, butter the bread, throw that in the hot griddle, and kind of let them both go at the same time. And I got a nice toasty roll and a hot meat, and then I throw some, like you said, I think we had
Vegetables make the sandwich.
well, okay, that's the after the fact. So I didn't have like fresh vegetables, but what I did have is the shredded cheese. So I threw that on there. Psh.
Oh, yeah.
Throw the lid on, melt the cheese, got the bread going, take the bread off, take the meat off, slide it all there. Picked up those pickled onions. Remember those?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Pickled onions and pickles. You know what would have made that sandwich better? Pepperoncinis, but I didn't pick any up because I'm a fucking idiot.
You told me to buy them, too, and you didn't have them?
I think I had some upstairs, and I totally forgot to put them on there. Adam and I have discussed that elevates the sandwich to the next level. You know what? If you heat that sandwich, if it's not Wonder Bread, if it's anything besides Wonder Bread or anything in that one bread aisle, I think you're in pretty good shape. But, man, that was a goddamn good sandwich. And even Deanne said, "What did you do to this?" I said, "All the ingredients have been heated up." Yep. That's pretty much it. You know,
the only ingredients I didn't heat on my sandwich was lettuce because you don't want to heat that.
No.
And fresh tomato. But
have you ever had fried green tomatoes?
I have.
They're pretty good.
Down when I was in New Orleans.
Oh, one of the real ones.
One of the best fucking meals I had down there was a Louisiana BLT or a Cajun BLT.
What?
Cajun BLT. So they, instead of just straight mayo, they did a crystal hot sauce. Down in Louisiana, I know Tabasco comes from Louisiana.
I think Crystal's better.
But Crystal is on every table. It's not like it's like ketchup up here, you know.
So it's like
Crystal hot sauce is on every table. So they did.
Tabasco's what they send to every other fucking asshole in the States here.
What?
Tabasco's what they send to every other.
Well, I mean, you can get Crystal around here too, but
you could go to like
Tabasco
Denny's,
Tabasco has the branding, you know.
Yeah, okay.
But so they did a what? Fucking pause.
All right, Cole, I gotta apologize. It was emergency.
You
know what I think
piss.
Okay, two things. That would benefit our podcast greatly.
Mm-hmm.
Either I'm not willing to do the second one, but the first one, sure.
Wearing a diaper. I knew it was coming.
Colostomy bags and catheters are next, but I'm not willing to
bedpan.
Just like piss while we're just like, hey, hold on.
I think the audio would pick it up.
We'll have a piss mic down on it at the table here. But
all right.
Anyway,
All right.
Louisiana hot sauce.
All right. So
on every table.
Crystal hot sauce on Louisiana Crystal hot sauce on every table in Louisiana.
Gotcha.
So they did the bread. I can't remember what. I think it was a sourdough bread, but I'm not sure on that.
On every table?
No. For this BLT I'm talking about.
Oh, that's right. The BLT.
The Cajun BLT.
Gotcha,
the Louisiana BLT. Or
Okay.
whatever. And so they did, rather than straight up mayo, an aioli made out of mayo and Crystal hot sauce. They did bacon with Cajun seasoning on it.
I want to guess the meat.
Bacon.
Oh, I thought maybe they did catfish.
No. It was
Okay.
it
Just
was
bacon.
And then they did the lettuce, but then they would alternate a fresh red tomato and a fried green tomato and a fresh red tomato and a fried, and it was, but I had just straight up fried green tomatoes.
They're
They're
good.
amazing, but that was one of the best BLTs I've ever had in my life. I really enjoyed it.
That sounds fucking great, man.
Yeah, I really like that.
I love going to other places and trying their
Oh
food.
my goodness, that was, I don't know. First of all, that was one of my favorite vacations I've ever had in my life because of the people I was with. It was my family.
Yeah,
of
course.
like my immediate family.
Your bros,
Yep.
your mom, and
My
your
pop,
dad.
and then also Natalie came along.
Any asshole uncles?
Nope. No, just my immediate family and
That sounds like
Gabriel's
a great
girlfriend at the time. And they didn't have a bad breakup or anything. He just wanted to live in Bismarck, and she wanted to go somewhere else. And so they're still friendly. She was completely family at the time, and if I ever run into her again, I'll just be like, hey, how are you?
Right.
Good to see
God
you.
dang.
How are you doing?
That would be such a cool thing to do with my family, but I think my family is they're such sticks in the mud. I don't think I could ever get my family to. Obviously, your situation is a little different. There's no grandkids in the situation, but like with my family, it's like, I don't know. There's a bunch of little kids, and so you'd have to kind of plan a trip around that.
And that was the other thing too. Was like myself, Gabriel, and his girlfriend, Corinne, was her name. We wanted to go do our own thing for a little while,
Right.
And we did,
That's
we
cool,
went
dude.
we went and saw Bill Burr.
Oh yeah.
And everyone else went off and did what they wanted to do. Yeah. No one was holding anyone back. So it's like if you're bringing grandkids along and you want to do grandkid shit, great, go do it. But don't hold everyone
Dude,
everyone else hostage to that.
No, I get that, but
and,
it's also
and when I go to a place where I have aunts and uncles and I have plans, don't step all over that. Like, don't make me go to a museum or go watch historical shit that I don't give a fuck about if I already have other things that I want to do. If you know what I mean? Like,
oh, I get that. Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I will not tell you not to go there.
Well, hey, I was talking to Robbie, my bro. Just had a kid. Congratulations to my brother Robbie. He had a baby.
Bobby Two Slice.
Bobby Two Slice
Because he always eats 2 pieces of pizza.
Even though he's not even hungry. That son of a bitch. Had a goddamn kid. Congratulations to him and his wife.
Boy or girl?
Girl.
All right.
And, dude, I was talking to him today, and I said, hey, I told him about my experience with taking my niece to the baseball game. The local Bismarck 60,000.
The Larks. She had a great
9
time.
innings. And I'm like, Rob, we gotta take Emily to a football game, pro football game. I think that's the next step. That's what I'm gonna do for her.
I think you should wait till she's like a little older.
She's 11.
Oh, Emily. I thought you were talking about
Not
Robbie's
not
kid.
his new kid. Yeah, fuck that kid. I don't even know that kid yet. I haven't even met that kid yet.
Like I was saying, Bobcats game, man.
I think that's the next step. All right, Cole, we'll take her to one.
Bobcats.
Get some tickets from work, Cole, and we'll go.
Bobcats in a football game. Of course, she'd love it.
She would love it, but yeah. Yeah.
I was at work the other day, and this girl, brunette girl, made a mistake, kind of a dumb mistake, but
Was it a blonde mistake?
Well, that's what she said. It was a dumb mistake. It was no big deal, easily fixable. I was just kind of joking with her about it, like, oh yeah, I messed this up, right? She's like, yeah, I had a blonde moment. So I look at her, I go, hey, I am tired of these negative stereotypes against blonde chicks. All chicks are stupid. Then a different girl hears me, but she goes,
I'm canceling your
she goes, you know, saying jokes like that is why you're never going to get married.
Ooh, yes!
And I say,
burn your ass!
And I say, oh no, I'm never going to get married? What am I going to do? I guess I'll have to just live the rest of my life being happy.
All right, Mr. Kinnison. I've got a funny thing.
Come on, that's a good comeback.
It is.
Huh?
And I'm trying to think here if this is an appropriate story to tell and how to tell it appropriately. Because
when has this ever stopped you?
Well, I mean, because you would fucking love this story, and I'm just trying to think if it's a podcast story or not, and how to tell it. But
fucking write it down and tell it on the next podcast.
It's not just that. It's just I want to tell you because you're gonna love it. But anyway, so I was I'll sorry to go on about that. I apologize. It's not one I can tell because it would implicate me.
Thanks, Schweitz.
What?
You fucking built up this thing so much, and then
I'm gonna tell you, Cole. But the listeners,
you built it up to the listeners. You're fucking Schweitzer. That's what you.
I'm gonna tell you.
Built this thing up so much, and there's no payoff.
You know, I should invite that guy to a party.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. Oh man, I got so many things to talk to you about after we're done here.
All right. Well then,
let's wrap it up.
Fucking wrap it up.
Wait, let's tease the listeners a little bit more.
No, let's stop it because it's a dick move to do. This is Tayler. This is why I'm glad Taylor's not on Facebook. He's a fucking troll.
I'm a tease.
You're a fucking troll.
So for this week's edition of Taylor's Teasers, I'm Taylor.
He's Taylor. And I'm Cole.
Have a good weekend, and we'll see you guys on Monday, maybe Tuesday, whenever you guys hear us again. Hopefully we'll have Adam back. All right, bye.